From news that's weird to topics so sweet, we're here together. Let's take a seat. Stories, games, and all that's new. It's all in the mix on Staying in Tune.
Woohoo! Yeah, we're back. Episode 53. How's it going?
It's going good.
That is awesome to hear. I'm doing good too.
That's good.
This is it's a
you
good
know
day.
what? Maybe this is a weird thing to say. You look like you're doing good.
I love that. Is it because I'm wearing a hat that says "Get Pickled" on it?
I think it is. It's your shirt too.
What am I? Oh, I have a good combination going on here.
I can only describe it as the chicken from Family Guy wearing Boba Fett's armor.
Yeah, they have I've never watched this special, but they have a Star Wars special. Mm-hmm. I never watched it. I went to an antique shop, and they were selling. It's actually, the audience can't see it, but it's up there. A lunchbox, a plastic lunchbox of the Dark Side Family Guy thing, and I needed it.
Oh yeah, I see it.
And inside the box was this T-shirt, and I just
That's sick.
So now every time I wear it, people are like, "Oh," or like they either like love it, or they're like, "Was that a real thing?" Or like, "Oh, you've seen that?" I'm like, "No, I've never seen it before. I just I bought it for like $20 at an antique shop."
That's cool.
It's not even an antique. It's from like 2005. Like, if that's an antique, what are we, dude? That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not all right.
Well, that combined with your hat is just really, it's doing you good today.
I appreciate it.
You're
It.
welcome.
All right. I don't know. How's it going?
Good. We've been busy.
Yeah, we have. We're always busy.
Yeah.
That's life.
Yeah. I think we both went on some trips recently.
We did. How was Canada?
Canada, eh?
Do they talk like that?
I heard a little bit actually.
A little bit of
I pointed it out, yeah.
Nice.
Because, well, we were staying with Mackenzie's family while we were there because she has family everywhere.
Right.
And I pointed it out to one of them that they were saying it because they didn't believe me.
Really?
So I started pointing it out every time they said it, and they started getting a little self-conscious about it.
Actually, that's awesome.
Yeah. It's like their version of ope, basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
Not used quite the same way, but it's used like the same amount, I'd say.
Nice.
Yeah. It's usually just like a sentence ender, if anything.
Yeah, no, eh?
Yeah.
Oh.
You just add a at the end of everything, eh?
Hey.
Eh.
Let me slide right past you. Oh, eh?
Right. Like, did you hear the newest episode of Staying in Tune, eh? Actually, I don't know if you use it that way or not, but you get what I'm saying. So yeah, Canada was great. Did a lot of stuff while I was there. It was my first time in Canada. We flew there, 2.5 hour flight. We went to Edmonton.
Edmonton.
Yeah,
I really
know where that is.
want to go to Edmonton.
Yep.
Oilers fan.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm very aware of where Edmonton is.
Yep. So that's where we were staying the majority of our trip. They have a really big mall there, the West Edmonton Mall.
Yeah.
Which, if I'm correct, I believe used to be the largest mall in North America until the Mall of America opened.
I think so as well, yes.
Yeah. So we went there, had a good time there. We went out to a bar one of the nights that we were there downtown.
Okay.
And this bar was half bar, half arcade. And I don't know, I thought it was really cool. They had like skee ball and like the basketball machines and whack-a-mole and the motorcycle rides, like all that kind of stuff. But this is like a bar, like a almost like club vibes bar. And then around the outer rim is where they had all the games. And in my mind, I'm just thinking they're racking in so much money on these games, I bet. Because people get a few drinks in them and just go to town on all these games.
Yeah, probably, right? That's like, I don't know. That's like a field day for just anybody who's even remotely tipsy.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, you know, your aim gets worse, so
Yeah.
you just got to keep playing.
And you just have the community of Edmonton going to town on this arcade. Like,
so we were there on a weeknight, so it was like pretty dead in there when we were there. There's only like 15 people in the whole building, I think.
okay.
But they had like a whole pit area for like a club DJ to be set up and
Nice.
you know, all that kind of thing. But
That's awesome.
yeah, we met a guy while we were there.
Yeah.
Classic Edmonton local.
What does that entail?
Very nice, very talkative.
Okay.
That's Canada for you, eh?
I was gonna say, sounds kind of like Wisconsin. Not gonna lie.
Wisconsin is the Canada of the U.S. So
It's pretty much
similar.
there, yeah. I guess.
So this guy that we met, he was gone. He had way too much to drink.
Yeah.
And he just had a classic line that he kept asking every 5 minutes during this conversation on repeat.
Okay.
And it was, where are we from?
Really?
And how far away is that from the capital of Michigan? So he would ask, where are you guys from? And we'd tell him. And he'd say, how far is that from the capital of Michigan? And we'd tell him. And then a few more questions. 5 minutes later, he'd go, so where are you guys from? And we told him. He goes, oh, yeah, that's right. I asked you that. So that conversation went on for like an hour probably. So we got
That's awesome.
a lot of good inside jokes. The rest of the trip, we just kept asking each other, so where are you from?
Where are you from?
Yeah.
And
So
how far away is that from the capital of Michigan?
yeah.
I need to, that needs to be my reference point for everything now.
Yes, for sure.
It's like, where are we going? Oh, okay. How far away is that from the capital of Michigan?
Right? So that was a fun time doing that.
That's good.
And then what did we do after that? We had a mini vacation on our vacation, as you would. So
Okay.
we drove 3 hours from Edmonton to Calgary.
Right.
And Calgary is...
Also, cool place.
Yes. Very cool.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been, but from what I know, very cool place.
We didn't spend a lot of time actually in Calgary, but we had Airbnb there is where we were staying for this mini vacation.
All right.
And funny enough, the Airbnb that we stayed at was the same model house as one of the houses that I wire for in my electrician job.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
So it was really weird. I walked into the house and I'm like, I know this place. It was very strange.
I feel like I've been here before.
Yeah. So we got there. The night that we got there, Mackenzie and I and her cousins went to a music festival while we were there.
Ooh,
Had a
fun.
great time. It's a EDM festival.
Right.
And then the next morning we got up at it's either 2 or 3 in the morning. And we drove another hour to Banff National Park.
Okay.
And we were in that area for the next
How was Banff?
3 days, I think. It was very, very nice. First thing we did, we went to Lake Louise. Have you heard of this?
No.
Most beautiful place I've ever been in my life.
Whoa, okay.
Like, seriously.
Okay.
If anybody who's listening, look up pictures of it. The pictures don't do it justice, but look up pictures. You'll get an idea.
Said Lake Louise.
Lake Louise.
All right, I'll find pictures while you
Banff,
keep talking.
Alberta, Canada. So this place, the water is just like a mirror, like a
Okay.
blue mirror. And then you have the mountains of the Rocky Mountains in the backdrop right behind it.
Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm
And-
looking at it now.
It was an amazing photo op. So we were there for, I want to say like 2 hours, and we got there just past sunrise.
What causes it to... Some of these pictures, it looks teal-esque.
Yes, it's very blue. All the water that we saw there actually was that color.
Why is it so blue? That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but it was very, very pretty.
That's awesome.
So we did that, and then they have a trail at that lake, really similar to the Tumbled Rock Trail at Devil's Lake.
Okay.
So we walked that trail for a while, walked around the base of the lake. They had some like harder hikes up the mountains.
Yeah.
But the crew we were traveling with was not necessarily averse to doing that.
Got you.
So we just took the easy one, walked around, enjoyed that for a couple hours.
Okay.
That was my favorite part of the whole trip.
That sounds spectacular.
Very beautiful.
Yeah. That sounds like just that would be worth the trip
Oh yeah.
alone.
Absolutely. So, and honestly, I would have liked to have spent more time there, but we had a lot of other plans.
Mm-hmm.
So we did some other stuff in that area. So we left there and we headed to Johnston. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the second word.
Somewhere Johnston Place.
It had 2 waterfalls, and it was a hiking trail that went back. Kind of reminded me of the Witch's Gulch, the Upper Dells.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Reminded me of that, but the scale was much bigger.
Right.
It was just like in the Rocky
Yeah,
Mountains.
you're in the
basically.
mountains, right?
Yeah. So we went back there. We hit the first waterfall. It's like, yeah, it's a nice waterfall. There's some waterfalls like that near me.
Right.
It's all right. We kept walking. This is like at an average pace, like 2-hour hike all the way to the back.
Okay. So you got a nice hike.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't know how many mile hike, but nice hike.
Yeah, it was all in kilometers, so I don't even know.
It's at least a 15K hike.
Yeah. So the back waterfall that we went to, that was very, very beautiful. It was up like, I don't even know, like 50 feet probably, like
Whoa.
way, way, way up there.
Okay.
And crashing down.
Like a big tree.
Yeah.
That's sick.
And there's like a long line of like 100 people waiting to get up to it and like take pictures in front of everything.
Yeah.
And I'm just constantly making jokes the whole time. Like, I came here to see this with my eyeballs, not my phone. So can I just like go look at it? I know you and I have made our opinions on technology very
I relate to that immensely.
obvious on your.
I'll come back to that with my trip here in a little bit too.
So I actually had those thoughts popping into my head a large amount of my trip.
Yeah.
One thing that was kind of nice for me, my cell service told me I had to pay an extra charge to work in Canada.
Okay.
So I didn't do it. So I didn't use my phone like the whole time I was there.
That's awesome.
And it was very refreshing, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I really enjoyed that.
That's awesome.
So after the waterfalls, while we're at the waterfalls, we brought CC along with us.
Okay.
For all of this hiking and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Did I show you the backpack that we got for her?
You talked to me about it. I'm well aware of it, and the listeners know about it too.
Okay.
Because I actually re-listened the last episode for the first time.
I must have talked about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got the backpack specifically for this trip, so she could go hiking with us.
Right.
She got tired out enough just at that lake, the first one we went to.
Nah, it's a tiny dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the second hike, I wore Cece on my back for the whole way back there and the whole way forward.
Yikes.
So she's about 35 pounds.
Jeez.
So I did that whole hike with 35 pounds, swinging her head back and forth on my back.
How long did you say it was one way? Like go in? It's how many hours?
It took us about 2 hours on the way back.
So if you're looking at a steady pace, about 2 hours, by the way,
Yep.
you're probably looking 4 miles at least one way, maybe
Yep.
6.
It's probably a little less than that. We stopped pretty frequently along the way.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you or I were to go on a walk or anything right now, we'd be walking about a 20-minute mile pace.
Yeah. I'd say realistically more like an hour and a half probably, like typical, if you're not stopping.
Okay.
Because on our walk back, we just bolted back out of there, and it took us like half the time it took us to get
Okay, yeah.
because it was like an hour back.
Whoa.
So
Whoa.
it was a lot. And I was
maybe
dying though.
Okay. Well, you have a dog on
yeah.
your back. Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta be done with this.
Good workout.
But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of people come up and compliment / make weird gestures towards my dog on my back. But it was cool. She loved it. She loves all the attention. And I'm just standing here like,
Yep.
tilting my head to the side.
Just be like, yep, there's a dog
But
there.
it was cool. I'll show you some pictures later.
Sounds good.
So this is all still on the same day. After that, we headed into the downtown area of Banff, right? I'm mixing up my days here because this was our third day there that I'm explaining right now. I'll just go back to the second day in a little bit.
Okay.
So after that, we went to the downtown area. We got food, and then we wandered around. They got some shops and things. Felt very much like Door County vibes.
Ooh,
The
okay.
way that their like downtown area was laid out.
Yeah.
So that was really fun as well. And then I think that was mostly it for that day. We drove back to the Airbnb. It's like an hour back. The day prior to that, because I got out of order here.
Right. So that was day 3. We're going back to day 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Just to keep you all engaged.
Right.
Day 2, we went to a different area, still around there. Went to a river. Had a nice bridge going across. It kind of reminded me of the bridge going across the Baraboo River, like the older one that a lot of people take pictures at.
Okay. Yes.
On Lower Oshner's Park.
Yes.
But much bigger scale.
Okay.
And then the water there was gushing like super, super fast. And it was that bright blue color.
Whoa.
So that was extremely pretty. And then you have the mountain range in the background of the river.
That color I encourage people listening to look up that lake because that color of water is wild.
Yes, it is.
You need to see it. It's the first, every picture looks like that.
Yeah. And I'm telling you right now, and I mean, Eli, you probably understand this because you go to these types of places a lot. But when I looked up the pictures, the real life version is not like, it looks so much better than the pictures does.
Yeah.
Like when you're there in person, it's crazy.
That's part of the reason I stopped taking pictures. Like you said, I want to live through my eyes, not my phone, right?
Yeah.
It's part of the reason why I stopped taking pictures, because I know the picture's not going to turn out the same way I'm seeing it in the moment. So I'd rather see it for the whole moment than part of the moment and remember it that way, I guess.
Right. Yeah. So we were at that bridge, and then afterwards, we went to another smaller lake. I describe more as a pond almost.
Okay.
And then again, just this was at the Three Sisters, is what it's called.
Okay.
And that's basically a point in the Rocky Mountains that have like 3 identical peaks all really close to each other.
Neat.
And it's got a little lake down at the bottom. We took off our shoes and just took a dip in there. I thought it was very cold. Mackenzie disagreed, but it's just weird. So we did that. That was our second day that we were there. And then the third day. Fourth day, we went back again. Went to another river and waterfall area.
Okay.
Went to another lake. Gets a little repetitive at this point, but
just
it was
lot
cool
of
to
water.
see the different areas.
Right.
We spent some time at that lake skipping rocks.
Oh, that's always fun.
Having some fun,
Always fun.
And
What'd you get? You remember?
What's that?
How many rocks? How many skips you get?
The most was 7.
It's not bad.
Yeah. My average was like 1 though. So
Yikes.
the 7 was an outlier for sure.
Yikes.
I'm not very good at it.
That's
that
brutal.
one was just kind of an accident.
All right,
No
7,
skill
though.
involved.
7's not bad.
Yeah. And then the highlight of day 4 was we took a gondola ride up to the top of one of the mountains.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I was hyping myself up. Like I thought I was going to be so scared on the gondola ride going up.
Yeah.
And it was like pretty shaky and rocky, but honestly, it didn't feel that scary to me at all.
You get used to it.
Yeah. So that was really cool, riding up and looking down the sides of the mountain and stuff. And we got up top. Second favorite things I've ever seen. So Lake Louise is my first.
Right.
Second was the view from on top of the
This
mountain.
is ever.
Yeah.
Okay. So like ever seen, your top 2 are in the first 2 days of your trip. Or your first 2 days out there.
This was in the middle of while we were in Canada. We were there for
but this
2.5
is
weeks.
2 days that you're in Banff. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we get up to the top of this gondola ride. It's just absolutely beautiful. Every direction around you is just all the different mountain ranges.
Yeah.
You see the valleys in between and the trees, and it's insane.
We need to get your butt on a snowboard so badly.
I know. We were supposed to do this past year.
We need to do that. And then we need to get you good enough, and then you, Lane, and I need to go snowboarding.
Yes, we do.
Out west.
I know.
Because it is the greatest.
I know it.
But I know
I'm
you're
ready.
feeling. I know
I'm
you're
ready.
feeling. That's why I'm thinking that you're talking about gondolas. You're talking about top of the mountain looking out all over the place.
Yeah.
Now imagine if that was all snow covered and you were strapped into a snowboard getting ready to go down 2,000 vertical feet.
I was thinking about it while I was there.
Yeah, man.
We were talking about it. Mackenzie's like, weren't you supposed to go snowboarding with Eli?
Oh,
I'm
my
like,
God.
Yeah, I was.
Top priority. We're going to take care of it before we even get halfway through December this year.
We better.
I'm all over it.
A storm came along while we were up top there.
Ooh.
It was like all sunny.
Yeah.
Right? And then all of a sudden clouds came in. The clouds are lower than the mountains because that's like how far up the mountains are.
Yeah.
It starts raining. So yeah, whatever. It's just like sprinkling a little bit. The sky's just very gray.
Right.
And then there's some sunshine just peeking out like around the edges.
That's cool.
And it looks so cool, right? And then the rain went away and we got a double rainbow going from one side of a mountain up and over and then across the other side of the mountain.
That's dope.
And we have some really cool pictures we do have some.
Shut up, Siri.
We have some really cool pictures from that. I know I was saying Mackenzie's taking all the pictures here. I'm just like looking through my eyes. Right. So
Right.
we have some cool pictures.
Well, she enjoys taking the pictures too.
She does.
So it's a fine balance.
Yeah, she does. I think her total from the trip was like 4,400.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to go check. I don't think I even have half of that on my phone right now.
I know. It's insane.
Holy.
She documents every second of it.
That's wild. Yeah, I don't even have half of that. What the heck? That's insane.
Yeah. So that was majority of our time in Banff. Drive back 4 hours, back
That's
to
epic.
Edmonton. And we just kind of chilled, spent time with her family the rest of the time we were there.
Right.
This is when I fell in love with Mario Party.
Yeah.
Played quite a few rounds of that. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Played some card games, and her cousin just had a son, and we're the godparents to him. And he's also gonna be a ring bearer for our wedding.
Fun.
So spent some time with him. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, that was it. One thing I have to say that I really missed from Canada is that the US dollar is worth more than the Canadian dollar. And so I basically had a 30% discount on everything while I was there.
Yeah.
And I came back and I'm like, everything's full price now.
Yeah, it sucks.
But,
it is what it is.
It was a good time.
That is a fun plus side of being out of the country.
Yeah.
I've never been out country, but that would be a very fun plus side. Maybe this January, we'll see. A buddy and I are talking about something, so we'll see.
And then I'll just say this briefly. I'll tell you more about it later if you want to know more. But we had a hiccup coming back. We actually got delayed by 2 days.
That's more than a hiccup, dude.
And,
That's an illness.
It was all because of Cece being with us.
Really? Okay.
So we brought her there. Have you been on a plane before?
Yes.
So she sat in a carrier that's about her, like the same size as her.
Okay.
And she sat by our feet.
Right.
By the seat in front of us. And this was all fine and approved and everything, like by the airline and all the workers. We went through all the different security and everything. She got checked in, everything.
Right.
Good to go. Same airline flying back. They did not like that whatsoever at all. And then they told us that they shouldn't have let us come there like that either.
Interesting.
So like, whatever. So long story short, we're sitting there talking to these people for like 3 hours about it.
Yeah.
Flight's gone.
Right. You're long missed it because of this situation, right?
Yep. So flight's gone. Next flight is until Tuesday. We ended up having to buy a travel kennel and then having her go under the plane instead of by her feet. And just going through all this extra stuff.
Jeez.
It was not a very fun experience.
No, I would have been
at all.
Incredibly upset.
So, yes, we have lots of upset feelings about this, and some complaints are being filed and lots of stuff like that. But,
yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
There's more details, but that's the short story.
Yeah. No, I remember you talking to me about the whole setup way back earlier this summer.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a planned thing. Like, it's their thing. They should know what's up with it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, they shouldn't have those issues with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
The rules are written.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, the rules are written. Read the rules. You know what I mean?
I know.
I don't know.
I know. That was crazy.
I don't typically.
So enough about my trip. Where were you at?
Everywhere.
Where'd you go?
All over the state. I'm trying to think. So last time we recorded, all I've done is camping trips. My next camping trip was to Chippewa Falls.
Okay.
In northern Wisconsin. It's next to Eau Claire. They're pretty much hugging. They're that close to each other. I went camping up there. It was very nice. I don't remember a lot of the details. I do remember that when I told my parents that I was going to camp up there, they got incredibly excited because we camped up there when I was like 3 years old. So I don't remember it at all. And then my mom started showing me pictures from then too. And I'm like, that's really cool. I'm going to go re-experience this now so I can remember it. It was very nice.
So now you don't need the pictures. You just have your eyeballs.
Right. The campground I stayed at was Brunette Island State Park. I camped on an island, not a remote island. Like, there's a road going onto it, but I made sure I camped on the island section. So I was like, camped on an island. It was pretty cool. Biked around, brought my fishing rod. So I'd like go bike to a pier, fish from it, whatever. There was a really awesome ice cream shop downtown. I can't remember the name of the town. It's not Chippewa Falls. It's like 20 minutes north of Chippewa Falls. Brunette Island is. So I can't remember the name of the town, but I was able to bike from the campground, the state park, to the ice cream shop. It was like 2.5 miles one way. Pretty flat. There's state trail there. It was awesome. Get ice cream, go sit by the Chippewa River.
Yeah.
Really cool river. It flows ultimately into the Mississippi,
Okay.
but it's a considerable river flowing through Wisconsin. Like if you think of the Wisconsin River through the Dells or whatever, it's like that width-wise,
Okay.
but with more rapids. So just a lot more like rocks, which
Right.
the Wisconsin River has, just not through the Dells segment.
Yeah.
I just know we can both imagine the Dells segment
Yeah.
of the Wisconsin River. So it was very cool. I found a bike trail in Chippewa Falls. I can't remember the name of it, but took a mountain bike trail for the, I should be clear about that, mountain bike trail for this, and trail, like the trailhead where I started, you go down this hill and you just instantly pretty much pop out at the bottom of a dam. It was so cool. And then you could just like go out and you could walk on the rocks like pretty much right below the dam, and there wasn't a lot of
nice.
water flowing
Yeah.
at the time, but the stream still, it goes through the rocks, so it was very cool. So that was a fun mountain bike trail. Most of my camping trips, by the way, have surrounded mountain biking this summer.
Oh yeah.
I'm really getting
I'm
into
sure.
it. But then it was hot. It was like 90 degrees, and 90 degrees camping sucks. And my car's air conditioning, I didn't fix it this summer. So I don't have air conditioning. So I don't really have a way to escape the heat. But movie theater in Chippewa Falls has $5 movie tickets on Tuesdays all day. I think it was Tuesday. It might have been Thursday. I think it was Tuesday all day. So I bought an F1 movie ticket,
Okay.
and I went to go see that while I was up there. Awesome movie, dude.
Okay.
Awesome movie. Like, it's up there for me. This summer, it's my favorite movie by far. It's probably my favorite movie that's come out in the last few years. I really like car movies, though.
Yeah.
Like Ford v Ferrari
Yep. I know
is
you
my
talked about that one before.
is my favorite movie probably going right now. But it's like, it was very good. Brad Pitt did a exceptional job in it.
Yeah, I've seen the trailers. I was kind of interested in seeing it, so
Well,
I'll check it out.
I highly recommend. When it comes around, whatever, you should watch it because it's very good.
Okay.
So that was that trip. That was fun. It was a nice little camping thing. Part of my like lifelong goal is to hike every trail at every state park in Wisconsin.
Wow.
So on that trip, I checked off every trail at Brunette Island. There's not a lot there, but I checked them all off.
Yeah.
And then I checked off every trail at Lake Wissota State Park, which is in Chippewa Falls, which is why I was continually going to Chippewa Falls
Okay.
over those couple days. Was to knock off 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah.
There's not a ton of trails at either of them, but it's just getting things checked off. And there's like 50 plus state parks in Wisconsin, so it's a task.
Yeah.
But I'm getting there. And then this big one I just got back from. We're recording this on Saturday the 16th of August. I got back Friday the 15th of August, late in the afternoon. And I was gone for 9 nights camping. Long camping trip, especially for a car
Yeah.
with no air conditioning. But we went up to the Porcupine Mountains in Upper Michigan. And that state park is awesome.
Okay.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I've been there before in the winter for skiing because they have a ski hill there. Beautiful ski hill. Like you go up to the top and you're just skiing down. You're just staring over Lake Superior. The whole Porcupine Mountains is on Lake Superior, essentially. It's a huge, huge park. But we camped at Presque Isle River Campground, which is on the Presque Isle River, which has 4 waterfalls on it within the campground area, like within the state park region.
Yeah.
So where Presque Isle River flows, there's 4 waterfalls along it. I saw 3 out of 4 of them on there. They were close enough to the campsite that every morning I woke up and went on a short walk because I got a rough back. So every time I wake up camping, it's just like I gotta walk it off, loosen it up a little bit. So I go on a short hike every morning before my parents got up because I was with them. And I'll just go see the waterfalls at like 6:30 in the morning, 6 in the morning.
Nice.
It was extremely cool.
Is there many people around there or not really?
The campground was busier than I was expecting it to be. But at 6 in the morning, I was the first person on the trail every morning,
That's good.
which was very cool. It was super cool.
Yeah.
But like I said, we're camping. We're on the Presque Isle River, but we're also on Lake Superior. So from our campsite, we can see Lake Superior. Like, we're there.
Yeah.
Right? We don't need to go anywhere to see the lake. Like, we're not on the lake, but we're like one campsite away from the lake, essentially, which was quite cool. So also you could go down to the lake, and it's a quote unquote beach. I say beach loosely. Like, you're allowed to swim there, essentially, if you want to. But it's all rocks.
Yeah.
It's just a rock beach. But once you go in, so we went in, and my dad was telling me about it prior, but like once you go in, you're standing on huge chunks of rock. I'm not talking about boulders. I'm talking about slabs of rock that are like the size of a 1-bedroom apartment.
Dang.
So like if you think my apartment right now, this is a modest size 1-bedroom apartment that we're in. You were walking on slabs of rock that are this big.
That's crazy.
The whole the main living room and the bedroom combined. Huge. And like you'll walk on them, and then it'll end and you'll be like, oh, maybe I'm done, and I'll go back on the smaller. No, there's just more. Like, you never get off of these huge slabs of rock that you're walking on, and it's just like steps. It's like huge steps. Like, you maybe one step you'll go up 15 inches, and then the next one you'll lose all your footing, be like, oh no, and you start treading water back to where you were because you just lost it after going across. It was so cool. Like, we were just walking around trying to figure out how far out we could get.
Right.
Like, will we be lucky enough to find this massive slab of rock that was high enough for us to be really far away from shore, but it was very fun. It was really incredible too. Also, they're not slippery, which was a weird thing too.
Yeah.
I was expecting, and my dad was telling me it too, but I was expecting it to be slippery because like rocks, water, slippery.
Right.
It does not feel slippery when you're standing on them. It was really weird, but very cool at the same time. So that was that. We went to see Lake of the Clouds, which I don't know if you've heard of that.
No, I haven't.
That's probably the most famous spot at the Porcupine Mountains. It is a lake that is notably above sea level. Also notably above any other surrounding body of water. It's just like squished in these bluffs, like where there would be a valley.
Oh, okay. This is the same one that... Okay. I looked up pictures of the mountains, and that's what I saw.
Yeah, it's just a lake that's like oddly elevated. It's quite cool. It's about the size of Devil's Lake when you think about it. So not nearly to the same like extreme that the Banff is, but it was very cool to go see.
I see how close this is to Lake Superior on the map here.
Yeah. That's the other thing too. Like, you can walk to Lake of the Clouds, turn around, do a 1.5-mile hike, and then you're on Lake Superior, which is extremely cool as well.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Did some mountain biking up there too. I went to Ironwood, Michigan, which I am extremely familiar with. Ironwood. Go there every winter for skiing, for family vacation, all the things.
Right.
Love Ironwood. And it's very close to the Wisconsin Upper Michigan border up there. It's right there. And I went there to a mountain bike trail I've never been to before. This is the first time I've ever mountain biked out of state. It's the furthest north I've ever mountain biked, so this was cool too. And it's an old mine trail. So listeners that don't know, Upper Michigan is known for copper mines. They had 2 very large copper mine booms in Upper Michigan throughout the 1800s and 1900s. Huge thing. 1800s initially, it shut down because it wasn't selling for a lot, and then prices skyrocketed. Mines blew open, all these other things. Very cool. But I got to mountain bike around this whole abandoned, I would consider it ruins, not abandoned, like ruins of old mines. Like, I'm biking around, and like I passed a fire hydrant that looked like it was from like 1940 or something like that. It was old, and there's all these scrap metal, and you can just, the way the rocks are like chipped and shaped, you knew they're from the old mine. Like, you're just going in, out and around. There's all these lakes that have been, there was 2 little, lake is a strong word, probably pond, 2 ponds that are created from these mines that are happening. All these things. It was very cool. And then also on top of that, they had an art thing going on these trails. So like, as I'm biking around, there's just like art stuff, like art show pieces that people have put up. So like, there was one of UFO abducting cows and aliens being around. There was one of an owl that was made out of birch tree and some other stuff too. It was incredible. The artwork that was interwoven there as well. It was very nice. What else did we do? We went and explored more old. So that was in Ironwood, and then I went back with my family and we went to explore. There's some interpretive trails of old copper mines also within the state park. We went to see those, and those I would consider those, like, you can see the old structures and everything, all the stone structures and whatnot. You can walk in, up, and around them. You can see the entrances to some of these old mines, which is also really cool, like just tunnels that go into the ground.
Wow.
And they're filled in, but the tunnel entrance is still there. And it's all like gated off and fenced off and stuff. It's very cool. And then like next to it, there's diagrams of how these tunnel systems worked and the maps of them and everything. So you can kind of get a picture of how it kind of went around and stuff. Very cool to see. I highly recommend it for people.
It's making me think of Minecraft.
Dude, it kind of gives off that vibe a little bit. Like that's what Minecraft's based off of. It's like real life stuff. It's crazy. But like you mentioned, like put the phone down, whatever. Yeah. I got genuinely irritated with my mom. I love my mom. I got very irritated with the amount of pictures that were being taken. Yeah. And it got to the point where she's, oh, take a picture. I was like, I don't need any pictures of myself in front of these things. Like, stop taking my picture. I don't need pictures of it. I don't need my picture of it. Like, I know I'm here. You know I'm here. Yeah. Like, take pictures of the dog or something. Like, don't take pictures of me in front of these things. I don't need it. I decided that this summer I'll do one Facebook post of all pictures. I've done better. I'm trying to take some pictures because a lot of my like vacation-y, campy, ski things are all by myself. Right? So having a couple pictures of stuff I think is good for like telling a story. Yeah. Right? But I don't need like a million pictures. But I think I'll do one Facebook post of like, summer 25. Here's some pictures. Yeah. Call it a Facebook post. My annual Facebook post.
You're once a year.
Yeah. I updated my Facebook profile picture 1 year ago. So this will be good. Yeah. I'm on an annual basis right now.
I was trying to think when the last time is I saw a Facebook post from you. I think I saw you like selling a boat or something a long time ago.
Oh, I finally sold a boat. Yeah. Golly. Dude, that thing was posted on Facebook for a year and a half.
Yeah, I think that's the last time I saw you post something.
It finally got sold 3 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yes. Wow. Which I was unbelievably happy because that's just like one of those things that's just been sitting there. I can't be bothered. Yeah. I just can't be bothered to market it. I can't be bothered to take it to a junkyard. It was sitting in that like in between space where it could be bought or it could go to a junkyard. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like somebody could repurpose it and really get some good life out of it because the hull is great, has a good trolling motor on it, but the motor is in extremely questionable condition. Like it just is. So it needs some work. But luckily there was finally people that are like, and it was getting close to the point too, is like at the end of the summer, am I going to take it to the junkyard? Yeah. Might, because it's been sitting out for like 2.5 years. Right. But somebody took it. I was very happy about it. So that was good. And then I got a trip literally, so it's Saturday, August 16th today. Yeah. I'm going to Door County Sunday, August 17th at 5 in the morning. Oh, yeah. So tomorrow at 5 in the morning, I'm up in Door County for a little bit. So on a future podcast, I'll have more vacation talk from myself as well.
Yeah, I'll be excited to hear about that one. I was thinking about going up again soon.
It'll be the last one I take probably until October, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm really pumped for this. As long as weather, because it's supposed to rain a lot on Monday up in Door County. As long as the weather holds off, I'm supposed to go to a fish boil. Oh, yeah. This time around.
Now, you told me you haven't done it before, right?
I haven't. I've been to Door County so many times. Yeah. But I put in a reservation for a fish boil Monday. So I am extremely excited.
It actually rained when I did mine. It did? I was there. Yeah, they still did it in the rain.
They did? Yeah. Okay. That's good news then, I guess.
Do you know which one you're doing?
I can figure that out very quickly. I don't
even know if I remember the name of the one I did.
Kettle Black Fish Boil. The place is called Kettle Black.
Do you know what town it's in?
Fish Creek ?
I think that's different than the one I did, but I mean they're all probably really similar. But that's exciting though.
Yeah, Fish Creek.
I'll be curious to see what you think about it.
Dude, I'm so excited. All right. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, so stayed there, and then I don't know why I forgot about this. I literally just got back from it. So I was up with my family for 7 nights, and I tacked on 2 more nights. Because it was supposed to be 9 nights with my family.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm still doing 9 nights. But then I got held back for a training for school and all this other stuff. I was very annoyed. But anyway, so I did 7 nights with my family, and then I booked 2 more nights at Northern Highland region in Wisconsin. So up in Minocqua area. So I camped for 2 nights about 25 minutes away from Minocqua. Did a lot of mountain biking. Like this week in 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I did 40 miles of mountain biking.
Wow.
Which has killed my legs.
I'm sure.
And also on this trip, this is cool. This is a goal I set for myself this summer, was I hit 100 miles of hiking and 100 miles of mountain biking for the summer. Individually.
That's cool.
So that was a pretty cool accomplishment on this trip for myself too. But I stopped in Minocqua. They have one of my favorite coffee shops, Milky Way Coffee Company. Very good ice cream. Expensive food for breakfast, but very good at the same time. Bought saltwater taffy, did all the good stuff. There's a ice cream place in Sainer, Wisconsin, little tiny town in northern Wisconsin.
What's it called?
Sainer.
Okay.
And my family, this is another place, like when I was a little kid, like 4, 5, 6 years old. I think 6-year-old was the last time I went up there, maybe 7 at the oldest. We camped up there a lot, and we'd stop at the store for ice cream. And I'd always get Blue Moon or Superman ice cream from this place. And I remember it really vividly because it's like an old wood style thing. And like there's a little convenience store. And then tucked back there, you have a walk-up window in this wood area. And you could just buy ice cream. You sit down on all these picnic tables in the North Woods. It's very cool. So I remember it with Blue Moon ice cream vividly and Superman ice cream vividly. And then last year I camped up there. And my mom, it was another one I'm really excited for. She was really excited because we went there all the time. So I experienced as an adult. Very cool. So I stopped there. I got ice cream twice when I was up there for those 2 nights as well. It was very awesome. A little nostalgic thing, along with all the mountain biking and classic Minocqua tourism things. Like you stop, you get some candy, you get a shirt or 2, and you move on. Like it's good stuff.
Take a few pictures.
No, actually. I don't know if I took any pictures on that section of my trip, actually. I think my only pictures were taken up in Upper Michigan that I took.
Okay.
So, very cool, very productive, very fun. Rounding out my summer here because it's August 16th and I have to report to school. I actually have to put in a day and a half of work between Wednesday and Friday next week, but then I have to report back officially in less than 2 weeks. So
it's getting close.
It's annoyingly close, but it's all right. I've had a great summer.
First half of the summer went by like super slow, and the second half just like flew by.
Dude,
that was my experience.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
It's wild, but I don't know. I think that's a good episode.
Did I hear correctly? You guys took your dog along too?
Oh, we did. Yes.
How'd it go?
I think the dog was great.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for the first couple days.
Yeah.
Obviously, because I got held back for work. But the dog, when I was up there, was great with my parents. She sleeps well in the camper with them. She's shockingly well behaved. Like I would not have expected her to be that well behaved. I know she does well in the car from car rides with her in the past. So I can't imagine that she would have been poor on the car ride up and down. It's like it's not even that bad of a car ride. You're on the interstate most of the time.
Yeah.
You're on I-39 most of the time. So it's like a 5.5 at most hour car ride, which is quite good. But yeah, she was shockingly good.
Nice. That's cool. I was just curious because after just going through, the same kind of deal.
I was kind of upset I didn't see a bear on that whole trip.
Oh, really?
With all the hiking I did, all the biking, all the outside stuff, I was like, I really want to see a black bear.
Yeah.
just like deep down, really just want to see a black bear while I'm out here. Like that would really put a like cherry on top of the trip. But it was not the case. So
Same
on a
for
different
us.
trip.
Mackenzie wanted us to see a bear really bad, and I'm like, I don't really want to see a bear. Like I do, but I don't. I want to see a bear that's like over there.
I've only seen a bear in the wild once.
Yeah.
And my dad's the reason I'm like kind of comfortable with it and like it's exciting. It's like my dad pulled over to the side of the road to get out of the car and take pictures of it. Dude was like one ditch away from this black bear.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
like on the other side of the ditch doing its thing in the little woods over there. And my dad pulled over literally right on the other side of the ditch, got out, walked to the other side of the car. And he's like, no, get out. So he like kind of made me get out of the car to see it and everything. So I was like, it'd be cool to see one again. But
Yeah. I don't think I'd mess with a bear.
no, I wouldn't mess with it, obviously. But like,
That was such a new concept for me too when we were on our trip in Banff.
you could just see a bear.
Yes. But seeing signs everywhere about having bear spray. I was like, this is a different world for me.
You kind of got to be trained in bear spray too.
Yeah.
Like people get trained for it. Else it's like kind of not effective.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a pepper spray dealio. Like you can
Right.
have pepper spray.
Oh my gosh, I could go on such a long
But-
tangent about this, and you probably know I could.
Yeah,
but-
you could. Let's avoid it. But it's a similar situation.
Yeah.
Human pepper spray, bear spray, same idea.
Yeah,
It's quite cool.
exactly.
This episode's getting there. We're gonna start whittling the episodes down a little bit.
Yeah, the last
Audience.
one got a little out of hand.
Last one got a little out of hand, which is notable. Like it makes sense because it was the first one we recorded in a very long time.
Yeah.
So naturally, it's gonna get out of hand. We're gonna try to limit them a little bit more now. We got a little bit more of a. But we're back to a plan
We got a plan.
for most of them.
A plan.
Like we have
That's all
more
we
of,
need is a plan.
more of a plan since we've probably had since like episode 40.
Yeah.
So we're doing good on that front. But that's gonna be it for this episode, people. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thank you very much for listening. We appreciate every single one of you that's listening. And we will talk to y'all later. Adios.